on Twitter and throwing your anger at random people and make that anger useful and make yourself useful.
Is your fax machine going off? Freaking explain. Now, DKTV, your name has been thrown at me like a gazillion million times for actually a lot of videos, whatever. But I keep saying this one a lot also recently about checking out your reaction to I made your explanation to So about to check that out. Yes, we are going to continue the album. I am sorry. We're going to get back to it. But anyway, there's two things I'm looking for here. We're about to get started. One, how I took it as that was like being used as the way we use it in the song, but a lot of people were telling me like, no, actually they use it different. Like for them, what you say, it was like an instant anger or something like. I don't remember exactly 100%, but basically it not like how we use like, I can't believe I gotta go over here. That's how I was taking it at first, but a lot of people say it was not like that. And the second thing I'm looking for is freaking Sugar line. I thought I was reaching, but a lot of you told me like, yo, you're actually right. When I was like, was he kind of like mocking the haters or the people who was like talking about them because basically like, oh, you're a celebrity, blah, 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 you have money, stop complaining about problems. Because that's how I took it. And a lot of you told me like, no, I was not reaching. That's what he meant. But anyway, go by and check out BTS Explained by Korean. Want to check out the original video, link in the description below, but let's go. You should be saying this movie like dumb hard. Pause. I didn't blend it that good.
So here we have another clever song from the BTS rap line spitting out fire, just like Dang. But if you thought this song was to diss haters and crush them, well, I would say that is maybe like 50% right. It's actually deeper than that. So let's dive into the real meaning of the song. So Suga starts out with saying that the haters are starting to get triggered again, and they get triggered so fast that even before the actual fuel is poured, they ignite and burn themselves. It means that haters overreact and blow things out of proportion with the smallest details. And in that process, they don't know that they're actually hurting themselves with all the negativity. Now he's being sarcastic and calling the haters a pro, a player that enters the ring with a trivial little flaw and keeps on biting on that and doesn't let go, making a big fuss out of it. So 동네북 is literally translated into neighborhood drum. This is a Korean expression that means a drum that anybody can hit on, basically meaning an easy target or person to shit.
So, okay.
Dung 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 is how Koreans pronounce the sound of a drum.
So basically just going for easy targets.
The haters keep on poking with no reason, like a boxing player that keeps on jabbing. And if Suga keeps on ignoring them, they start to stab him. This expression 담궈버리다 is actually a very hardcore slang used by Korean gangs when they stab people with knives. The original word 담그다 would mean to put an object into a liquid, usually used in terms of kimchi or salted seafood called 젓갈. The common thing among these foods is that they are all red, liquidy, and they go inside jars afterwards for fermentation. So you can see why gangs would use this word in that kind of way. And 푹 is a word that expresses the action of stabbing into something very deep and powerfully.
그 늙은 꼰대 새끼들 잘들 감시해.
만에 하나라도 꼬로막에 굴거나 부풀리게 나오면 나가지고 창을 내가지고 젓갈을 담궈버리려니까 말입니다, 형님.
넌 어째 나이를 처먹고도 여전히 무지막지하니? 험한 새끼. 젓갈이 뭐냐, 젓갈이. 아, 나 유한 새끼.
So, I would have never caught that.
Tuk tuk and puk puk all rhyme with uk and each other, and they all escalate by each line from hitting a drum to jabbing and stabbing. So haters start off trying to tease and make fun of Suga, but when he doesn't respond, they start jabbing and stabbing him. The truth becomes a lie becomes the truth. It's funny to see everyone suddenly becoming a morally perfect and flawless human being. And yeah, I know a little bit about this too, and it seems like the typical characteristics of many online communities and platforms with people that have nothing better to do in real life than spread hate.
Was I tripping? Is that, he got a bird or something? My bad, I was like a bird, but I thought it was outside. I thought maybe he was leading up to something. My bad.
know a
Yo,
little
man,
bit
that
about
caught
this
me off
too,
guard.
and it seems like the typical characteristics of many online communities and platforms with people that have nothing better to do in real life than spread hate towards others. Get a life, guys. RM states that rage is an actual emotion that is sometimes needed. He says that people have the right to get mad at certain things, and that might be our history. The word history can be used in general terms, as in a nation or the world's history, or in terms of BTS themselves, like how their success and legacy.
So wait, so he was using it as, like how he just explained, duh. Not to make it like I just figured this out, but basically I get what he's saying now. So like it can be used like actual history or like BTS history. So I didn't know RM was playing on the word like that, where it's like I'm using this multiple ways. Oh, okay. Hold on, go back.
Or in terms of BTS themselves, like how their success and legacy was motivated and accomplished through anger. But overall, RM acknowledges the fact that rage can likely change the world. Now, Korea is a nation full of rage against many surrounding countries that invaded and colonized our land. Also, don't forget the most recent incident of rage impeached our former president as well.
Man, I remember.
But he says that the anger that heads towards him is not 분노, rage, but 분뇨, human waste, PP and poo-poo. He says that haters are actually killing anger with their fake anger, and numerous people are tired of that. This means that the useless negative energy or anger about stupid things haters throw around in the world is actually devaluating the power and impact of the word anger.
And that's how I feel about a lot of stuff. I hate when people use so many things. Like, I'm not gonna use any words that people use a lot these days, but we can think of a few. And it's like, it gets to a point where people don't take it seriously. We're like, here we go again. You're pulling that card again. And it's like, oh my God. And it gets to a point, like I said, you devalue it. Like, people get tired of hearing it. It's like, bro, you're using that again and again and again. It's to the point when it's time to seriously use it, it's so done, devalued, like he said, whatever. It's just like, it's pointless at this point.
Negative energy or anger about stupid things haters throw around in the world is actually devaluating the power and impact of the word anger. RM keeps on going by saying that your anger is not just killing us, we're used to that shit anyways. But the real problem is that people are getting insensitive about the emotion anger itself, since it's so normalized and thrown towards them and in every direction. He keeps on going by saying that human waste and indifference is a team, which is what the haters are and deserve.
Man, I'm liking the way he breaking down RM part, because I ain't lying. Sugar and J-Hope grabbed me hella on this song. Not saying RM didn't do a good job, he did, but obviously a lot of his stuff went over my head. But man, I when he break it down, I like the way RM was using a lot of this stuff. Basically, RM was just like how he explained, not like I figured it out. It just basically you just get. You devalue it. You're not someone is no longer sensitive to this anymore, because it's like it's so overused. It's like, here you go with your anger and you're hating again. Like I said, they got to the point where he said BTS, they were used to it. It's like, you know what, we're used to this. All right, it's not going to really affect us anymore. Man, so RM, you hella went over my head this song, then, bro.
Then the rap line goes, ook. Ook is a Korean term that describes the state of blood suddenly rushing to your head in a second right after you see something infuriating. It's usually used towards people who don't know how to keep their temper and are hot-headed. BTS cleverly translated ook in.
I am so glad he explained that, because I would think he will open up the video explaining that. So when he didn't, I was like, he may not even touch on that, whatever. That's hella dope, because, and you know what, I'm so glad I just happened to read that one random comment, like, when you were telling me, I think I did take a snapshot of it. I'm like digging through my phone anyway. But I am so glad I read that, because even when, like, if you watch my reaction, I opened it like, yo, someone let me know this. But I even also said, not to discredit you or anything, I even said, yo, I don't know how much of that is true, whatever. So I was like, I'm going to go into this video taking it as the way we take and then also what you told me. But as I was listening to the song, I even called it out. I was like, you may be right, because the way they're using it, it would make sense their way, not the way that how like we like go with it like, oh, that's ugly, like that, whatever. So I'm glad he touched on that. Oh, okay. I can't wait till he gets to that sugar part, bro. That means the next time I hear the song, oh, I'm really gonna lose it.
BTS cleverly translated ook into ugh, very similar to how it sounds in English. And it also gives that feeling of a sudden disgust or frustration. Then why does the rap line suddenly feel angry? Because of the haters? Well, not exactly. They're actually mad because of the anger that contains malice. At this point, they don't care about what haters shit on them anymore. They're angry about the fact that this pure emotion called anger is being used in such a malicious way to hurt them or others, which result in nothing else but harm. It doesn't change the world or history, and that's why they bring up the word 분노, human waste, because anger is becoming wasted.
Oh, damn, sir. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So basically, I see what you're saying, because he mentioned something about Punya and he mentioned feces as well, which is still shit. But he's basically saying, okay, so you use it so much, and it's not doing anything to us anymore, to the point that this word, or you trying to hurt us with this, it's shit at this point. Stop doing it, basically. Basically, like how you said, it's not going to affect us anymore. So, going back to our empire, how he's like, when you just devalue a word, like when you mean into a word, I would say, it basically just becomes, it's just shit. Feces. Punya. If I said it right.
Waste, because anger is becoming wasted.
Wasting your anger, bro.
Then J-Hope goes on and says that he's angry about the anger that got extinguished. In accordance with the previous lyrics, this means that J-Hope is angry that at some situations when anger was truly needed for like a protest or a good cause or whatever, it died out and didn't meet its final goal.
See, oh my god! I like this dude, bro! I told you. Because when you constantly want to play a card, look, I'm talking any card, all right? Whatever card you want to assume I'm talking about. When you play it so much when it's not needed, J-Hope, you my guy, bro. Now when it's really needed, it doesn't have value because you always want to run to this. J-Hope. He using cheat codes. I'm telling you, that's my guy. All right, look, let's go back.
Calm down. J-Hope is angry that at some situations
because
when
now
anger
that
was
we really
needed for like a protest or a good cause or whatever, it died out and didn't meet its final goal. Because the anger is being diffused towards random subjects like BTS themselves or, for example, DK TV. They don't care, and we don't care either. But if that energy were to be gathered and used for a meaningful cause, the anger could actually make an improvement in the world. So basically,
louder for the people in the back.
We don't care either. But if that energy were to be gathered and used for a meaningful cause, the anger could actually make an improvement in the world. So basically, stop shitting on Twitter and throwing your anger at random people and make that anger useful and make yourself useful.
Is your fax machine going off? Because I don't got one and that's all I hear is a fax machine, bro. Oh my god, stop. Go back.
And make that anger useful and make yourself useful.
Let's go. Now I gotta hear the song. As soon as it's done, I gotta hear the song now. He's so savage, bro.
In general, they go on promoting anger. They say be angry about things that are not just in this society. However, to the haters, this line has a sarcastic double meaning. It's basically saying, yeah, go off as much as you can until you become ashes and break yourself. Whatever, I don't give a f.
Damn. Is that song? Damn. Hold up.
Break yourself. Whatever, I don't give a f.
Is that song? At that point, you no longer have the oh my BTS because they pissed. Like, bro, you know what? I'm not gonna use the words.
And a sarcastic double meaning. It's basically saying, yeah, go off as much as you can until you become ashes and break yourself. Whatever, I don't give a f. J-Hope continues to say
I wasn't
that
paying attention because I was waiting for that part. I'm sorry. Go back.
J-Hope continues to say that he understands that anger is a powerful emotion that moves and rules the world. But then he says that some people these days just can't live without being angry. They're just too angry at every single little thing, and they go crazy with it. They're like,
exactly. How do you live like that?
Once again, he points out that there are thousands of reasons to get angry about. Either if it's for good or bad, it is anger. He says that unleashing your anger is okay, but he doesn't like the anger that harms other people's lives.
J-Hope. I've been telling them about you. I've been telling them. They not listening to me. All right, we're not here about that. We're not gonna do that. But I love the things he's talking about, bro. I might need to rewatch the color coded video for this song, because at this point it's throwing me for a whole nother loop. But it's like, I love it because J-Hope part makes like the way he's hitting on it hit home for me so much, because I always say something like how can you just be angry all the time? Like, I don't even like that type of energy around me. Like, if I'm around you and I can just see you just one of the people that's just angry always, constantly. Don't get wrong, like J-Hope said, it's okay to release it. You have to sometimes. 100% get that. But when it's just like for no reason all the time and you're just mad, it's like, I gotta get you from around me because you're giving off a bad energy, and that's not what I want. Let's finish. I cannot believe we are just now watching this.
If it's for good or bad, it is anger. He says that unleashing your anger is okay, but he doesn't like the anger that harms other people's lives. So he urges haters to stop that.
Facts. I didn't even catch when he said that line too. One's action hurts another, one word discourages another.
So someone's So someone's actions can hurt someone, and someone's words can make some.
Go! Did you see what my guy said? Okay, last one. I know I already watched the color coded video, but you know how like sometimes things you just miss? I don't think I remember none of them bars, them recent bars right there.
So someone's actions can hurt someone, and someone's words can make someone lose hope, and someone's blink of an eye can become a moment for someone. Someone's anger can cost even the life of someone. Suga spits out of disgust. Although these lines are universal and it applies to all of us, here in particular in this song, because they went to the extent of mentioning a life, personally, I think they had in mind of the tragic incidents that happened.
What was her? I don't know who they're talking about, but I'm gonna assume, because wasn't it? I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry. No disrespect to her. Dang it. If that's what they're talking about, but wasn't it a K-pop singer? It was a female, right? One who just took her life, but wasn't it because of like, I want to say her boyfriend or husband? My bad if I'm getting all this wrong. No disrespect. Just correct me in the comments. But what didn't she do that because of what a lot of like media haters and what her, I want to say husband or boyfriend or someone she was with was like basically just constantly like saying stuff about her. I don't know if they're making up stuff with her. We'll talk about it at the end because I don't want to speak too much on that topic because obviously I don't know enough about it. So let me not even talk about it. But that's what
happened in K-pop last year. Stupid and useless actions, words, mockery, and anger were wasted on such meaningless things about idols and celebrities, that some of these celebrities were forced to make a very unfortunate decision. If you think this is a stretch, then you should listen to the next verse.
That will make sense why he's talking about that part if it's
This part is an impersonation of haters and netizens. These jobless
Tell me I didn't call that out. Tell me. Walking like I got muscles. Tell me I did not call that. This is why I like to analyze when I be reacting, bro. I'm telling you. Cause I get it. A lot of people just like to bounce to a good beat, get them views. I get it. I caught this, bro. Did I not say? And when y'all kept telling me, like, Charlie, no, you're not. Because I was like, I may be reaching, but a lot of y'all was like, no, you're not reaching. That's what he's doing on that line. He is basically mocking the haters and how a lot of people, the media, everyone comes as celebrities. Like, just because you're a celebrity and got all this money, that you basically, they say you can't have feelings. You can't go through this problem. Like, yes, the hell they can. This is why I pause a lot. I'm sorry. Cause I like to know what's going on. I tell you all the time, bro. When it comes to BTS, I like a lot of K-pop. But let's give it to BTS. For real. Like for real. Each song, it just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like they're gonna do like, all right, yo, we need a good song to get on these charts. But it does not feel like that. It feels like they sit in a damn classroom with actual teachers, actual professors, everything's like, all right, let's study, let's come up with something epic, let's talk about something that means something, let's still make them bounce though, but let's put something meaningful out there. Let's make them think. Let's make them use that brain. They can dance to it. We don't give them a good beat. Y'all delivery gonna be good. But let's do more than that. We'll talk at the end. This DK TV. My bad if I said your name wrong. This your shine right now. Go back a little bit. I'm telling you, bro.
This part is an impersonation of haters and netizens. These jobless people keep on saying stuff such as, what's the big deal about getting some insults? You guys deserve it because you guys make a whole lot of money anyways. So stop complaining. It's a toll for being famous. So just suck it up. This is the common logic that many netizens would say whenever a celebrity brought up how they're suffering from or are planning to sue hate comments. Try me. Just let me be in your place. Let me be an idol, and I'd be able to deal with all of that, is what the haters keep on saying.
Yes, bro, let's go. Because a lot of celebrities say, a lot of them say it. Like, yes, money is not going to take away your problems or your pain. Now, I'm guilty because I told you I'm always be 100. I'm always be 100%. I'm not one to like down people, but I'm one that's on that train. Like, yo, all right, I feel like if you give me this money, it'll take away my problems. But that's how we are gonna look at it on the outside. Now, when you use it in the wrong way, like how they say how haters use it, how you use it just to down or to make it sound like, oh, just because you're celebrity, you can't have feelings or you can't have problems. No, I don't go with it that way. Yes, that way is wrong, but let's just finish.
Let me be an idol, and I'd be able to deal with all of that, is what the haters keep on saying.
I don't even take it that far.
Justifying the hate comments and undermining the pain celebrities have just because they profit out of publicity. Then the haters say the word ahem. Now this sound or word is used in English as well, simply to clear out your throat or show that you're present or give an invisible message to somebody who's dumb, who's not able to read the atmosphere, or to nullify the awkwardness after saying something embarrassing and on, like something like that. As you see a lot of ahems in this part, I would say that all the usages and contexts would actually fit in. However, just to add one extra point of view as a Korean, the sound ahem was mostly used by 양반 or 꼰대s in Korea. So 양반 is a privileged noble class during the Goryeo Joseon dynasty that knew how to read Chinese and study Confucianism and were superior in class to all the other classes such as mechanics, merchants, farmers, and slaves. These 양반s would use the word in diverse situations like when they needed their servants or when they would scold them or try to show off their nobleness.
우린 과거를 보러 가는 길일세. 그 쓸데없이 방 차지하고 있는 상끝들 밀쳐내고 어서 방이나 한 칸 마련해 놓게.
보시다시피 양반님네 성화가 보통이 아니요.
먼저 숙박한 사람을 내쫓다니 이게 무슨 경우야? 그리 못하오.
아니 저놈이 지금 뭐라고 짓거리는 게야? 가만 좀 있어 보시게.
양반님네들이 저리 순하게 나오시는데.
Yup. Hey, DK TV is dope. Now I see why None of y'all been telling me to react to this guy. Why have y'all not? No, I'm playing. I know. Leave me alone. I'm joking. I know. Okay, I know. All right. Now I see why a lot, like, after many BTS, now I feel bad. After many BTS videos I watch, a lot of you like, yo, Charlie, watch a Korean explain. Watch, well, I guess y'all were using what explained by Korean. Watch DK TV. Watch him talk about the song. A lot of you kept telling me. I'm hard-headed, right? I know that, right? I know. Damn, now I see why. Yep, I'm definitely gonna be reading a lot of comments about Charlie, I told you.
사람을 내쫓다니 이게 무슨 경우야? 그리 못하오. 아니 저놈이 지금 뭐라고 짓거리는 게야? 가만 좀 있어 보시게.
양반님 자리 순하게 나오시는데 방 좀 같이 쓰셔야겠소.
그래요. 제대로 된 과거도 아니고 그까지 잡고 하나 보는데 뭘 그리 볼 게 많은가?
사람 목숨 다룬 일이 그리 만만한 줄 아십니까?
그래봤자 의원 나부랭이가 아니냐? 너희들 하는 일을 의학이 아니라 의술이라고 부르는 이유를 모르겠더냐?
Also, 꼰대 basically means a boomer in the workspace where someone older than
like
you
our
tries
yep.
to force their way without
it.
any logic or reasonable reason just by the fact that they're born earlier than you. These
that annoys me about my mom, about my aunties, plural. It's like, why do you? It's like they don't want change. They don't know change. They don't care. It's like it's their way or the highway. We talked about this before. It was a BTS song because it's basically talking about how the youth is looked at. Like, oh, you don't know anything. I forgot what song it was. Was it dope? I don't remember. I don't remember. Right? But I never understood that about boomers. I never understood it. So some of them are like, all right, you know what? If I see this not working, cool. I'm not scared of change. We can try something new. I don't mind that. But when you get people like my granny, recipes, my mom, aunties, it's like, I don't care. Do it this way because that's the way I've been doing it ever since I was a kid. Even though they can clearly see it's not working anymore.
꼰대s casually use ahem to give nunchi, which is a Korean thing that basically means figure out what I mean or what I want without me having to say it with my own mouth.
Oh, my girl.
The magic word would be ahem, and everybody would have to shut up and comply. So the word ahem has a complex usage and nuance in it, but basically it would be best if you understood it as these internet keyboard warriors who think they are morally perfect, better than you, sitting on their high horses, trying to shush you and give you nunchi and saying, suck it up. So yeah, you could replace the ahems with the words like, suck it up, get over with it, or shut up. While BTS is receiving all these ahems, if you listen carefully to the tone they're rapping with, you can feel a sense of sarcasm, which means at one point, BTS is saying the same thing, ahem, vice versa to the haters as well.
Damn, bro, this whole song just changed for me.
In conclusion, this song is mainly about BTS's anger against how people these days waste their precious anger, emotions, time, and energy in stupid things like mocking celebrities, BTS, and internet figures and on, which sometimes lead to tragic incidents. When this anger could actually be used in a revolutionary way to bring change in history or positivity. Therefore, Ook is not a direct diss song about the haters because it seems like BTS has elevated to a level where they don't even care anymore about human trash. It's bigger than the haters. It's a declaration about the emotion anger itself and a lament on the modern day socio-contextual usage or waste of anger.
Bro, DK TV is savage. Whoa. Definitely shout out to you, huh? I'm so sorry. I wish I had that snapshot still, but bro, that was like a while ago. I'm sorry. You were like hella right about that. And even though I went to the video, I didn't say you were wrong, but I said I didn't know because obviously I couldn't just instantly just take your word for a definition of the words. Like when I mean I got Google, I could have Googled it, but I don't know why I didn't. But I even said I was like I'm gonna take it that way, but I'm also gonna take it as like the way we would use it also as well. I'm like just going to the song because I didn't know. But even midway through the song, I was like, you know what? You may be right. Because even watching, like, listen to how they were using where I even said it. I was like, you may be right. Because the way they were using it, it would make sense that way. But did your boy not call out that part, bro? I'm telling you, I said, when I was hearing Sugar Ray, I was like, am I tripping or is he being like sarcastic and doing what basically, and it makes sense because even before that, he was talking about how it can be used to take away people's lives, that can take people's lives because, I don't know, it's just the way he said it basically, and then he going to that line. It was just like, dang, it makes sense. Yes, he is being sarcastic. He is like mimicking the haters at that point, or the media, or social media, all that. And when I caught it, and a lot of you were telling like, yeah, that's it. That's what he's doing. I was like, oh snap. So I wasn't reaching. Well, I was reaching, but I actually grabbed something that time. Hey, bro, Sugar, R.E.M., J-Hope, all y'all, freaking crazy. The way they used the words and played on the words, and the way it made so much sense, and how it can help the world, and how you're affecting the world. Freaking epic as hell, dude. I said it once. I swear I mean it, bro. They never just make songs where it's like, all right, we need a good song, boom, let's give it to them. It's always a whole book behind it. Like always, it's always a meaning, a dope meaning behind it. Like every freaking time. This is why I hella love these dudes, bro. I hella love it. I'm gonna wrap the video here for getting too long. My bad for stopping to talk, but y'all know me. If you watch my reactions, it's what I do, all right? Because I like to know what's going on. Obviously, like it makes the experience like much better. That when you do hear the song in the car, and you don't know the words 100%, because for the people who don't speak Korean, at least you still know more than what you knew at one point now. Because I gotta stop. I gotta understand. I gotta talk. I gotta be wrong so y'all can correct me. I gotta assume so maybe I can be right. I can't help it because it's like, dude, let's wrap up this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't like, comment, share, guys. Guys, awesome. Next time, buddies. Charlie's out.
야 이거 멈춰! 야 여기 왜?
How do you not slide on ice, bro? He always making cheating. It's disqualified. No, he always. So you only got 14. That's it. Let's go.
왜 이래 이상해 애들. 아.
I think I just hollered all in your ear. It's official. Ready for this? I'm going to a BTS concert. I don't care. To get hyped up. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it, Ariel. Go rock, B. Go rock. Go rock. Play it safe. Yo! My thing though, if it's like Snow White and it's like in the freaking 7 doors, and then who's gonna be like the freaking Snow White? Who's gonna be Snow White? They did my guy like that, bro.